Rio 2016, Russia loses doping appeal. Russia has failed in its quest to have a ban on its track and field athletes at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games overturned. The Court for the Arbitration of Sport rejected the appeal made by the Russian Olympic Committee and 68 athletes Thursday. Russia was suspended from track and field events by the International Association of Athletics Federations, known as the IAAF, back in November 2015. Russian pole vault star Elina Isinbayeva was one of those appealing the decision. That came after an independent World Anti-Doping Agency report which uncovered a culture of state-sponsored doping. Today's judgment has created a level playing field for athletes, said the IAAF in a statement Thursday. Read more. The Coe Award upholds the rights of the IAAF to use its rules for the protection of the sport, to protect clean athletes and support the credibility and integrity of competition. Sebastian Coe, president of the IAAF, added, "While we are thankful that our rules and our power to uphold our rules and the anti-doping code have been supported, this is not a day for triumphant statements. I didn't come into this sport to stop athletes from competing. It is our federation's instinctive desire to include, not exclude." Beyond Rio, the IAAF task force will continue to work with Russia to establish a clean, safe environment for its athletes so that its federation and team can return to international recognition and competition. Photos. Battling drug cheats. World Anti-Doping Agencies. What a new report is the latest twist to hit the Russian doping scandal, with it revealing obstructions, including bribes, intimidation and tampered packages, to testing in Russia. Hide caption 1 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheat. Sueda will retest samples from the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, focusing on those intending to compete in Rio 2016, to root out any potential drug cheats. Hide caption 2 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheat. Sueda's report on alleged widespread drug use in international athletics concluded that senior figures including IAAF President Sebastian Coe pictured could not have been unaware of the extent of doping. Hide caption 3 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Former WADA President Dick Hound chaired a press conference held in Munich on January 14, 2016 to present the 89-page report. It said corruption was embedded and cannot be blamed on a small number of miscreants within the IAAF. Hide caption 4 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. A report by the IAAF's Ethics Committee claims a powerful trio blackmailed Russian distance runner Lilia Shobukova into paying them off to keep results of her positive drug tests secret. Hide caption 5 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Russia's former athletics president Valentin Balatnikov, its ex-chief coach for long-distance athletes Alexei Melnikov and former IAAF consultant Popyam Sadadiak have all been banned for life. The report says far from supporting the anti-doping regime, they subverted it. The IAAF's former anti-doping director Gabriel Dolokhopyrit has been given a 5-year ban. Hide caption 6 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Report claims Balatnikov, Melnikov and Popyam Sadadiak conspired together to conceal for more than 3 years anti-doping violations by an athlete at what appeared to be the highest pinnacle of her sport. All three compounded the vice of what they did by conspiring to extort what were in substance bribes from Shabukova by acts of blackmail. Hide caption 7 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Pound produced an independent report in November 2015 which detailed systemic doping in Russia along with an establishment effort to cover it up. He recommended Russia be banned from athletic competition, which it duly was by the IAAF. Hide caption 8 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Findings uncovered a deeply rooted culture of cheating at all levels within Russian athletics. Asked if it amounted to state-sponsored doping, Pound told reporters, in the sense of consenting to it, there's no other conclusion. Hide caption 9 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Report suggested the London 2012 Olympics, in which Russia won 24 gold medals and finished fourth, was in a sense sabotaged by the admission of athletes who should have not been competing. Hide caption 10 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Pound's report detailed corruption and bribery practices at the highest levels of international athletics, evidence of which has been given to international crime-fighting organization Interpol for further investigation. Hide caption 11 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheats. Nagulzlamin Diak, former president of the IAAF, is being investigated by French police over claims he accepted bribes to defer sanctions against drug cheats from Russia. French prosecutors claimed he took more than $1 million for his silence. Diak has yet to comment. Hide caption 12 of 13 photos. Battling drug cheat. Escombe, the former Olympic gold medalist, has come under fire for his praise for predecessor Diak, whom he called the sport's spiritual leader when he took over a role in August 2015. He told CNN he would do anything to fix our sport. Hide caption 13 of 13 Kremlin reacts. Kremlin reacted to the verdict with President Vladimir Putin's press secretary criticizing the decision to issue a blanket ban on all track and field athletes. We believe that the principle of collective responsibility is hardly acceptable, Dmitry Peskov was quoted as saying by Russia's TASS news agency. We are speaking here about field and track athletes, who had been preparing hard for the Olympics, who have nothing to do with doping, who have nothing to do with none of accusations and suspicions, who had regularly been tested by foreign anti-doping agencies. We can only express our deep regret, that he said before adding our relevant agencies will analyze the situation quickly and efficiently. Further trouble? With Russia's track and field stars having lost their appeal, attention now turns to the entire Olympic team. On Monday, the IOC was told it should consider banning all Russian athletes following allegations of state-sponsored doping. The IOC said it would be exploring legal options after an independent WADA Commission report by Canadian law professor Richard McLaren had found urine samples of Russian athletes had been manipulated across the vast majority of summer and winter Olympic sports from 2011 through to August 2015. Russia finished top of the medal table at the Sochi Games 2 years ago, winning 33 medals, 13 of them gold. but McLaren concluded that Russia's Ministry of Sport directed, controlled and oversaw the manipulation of athletes' analytical results or sample swapping, with the active participation and assistance of the FSB, CSB and both Moscow and Sochi laboratories. The FSB is Russia's Federal Security Service while the CSP is involved in the training of Russian athletes. More to follow.